Now we shift our attention to the Blue Rail test drive. The Lagos State government says the test ride currently ongoing will be concluded by the end of April. This is according to the State Metropolitan Area Transport Authority Corporate Communication Officer, Mr. Kolawole Ojalabi, who says safety measures have been put in place for full commencement of operations.
The Lagos Strategic Master Plan was concluded 15 years ago, and the blueprint has remained the core guideline for the development of public transportation in the state, integrating all modes of transportation. As part of efforts to reduce road traffic congestion, the state government is paying close attention to the waterways and rail infrastructure. This is the Marina Blue Line train station, a project kicked off in 2010 under the administration of former Governor of Lagos, Babatunde Fashola, and the 13th kilometer of the first phase delivered after 12 years under the administration of Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu. The Blue Line Rail is part of the Lagos Rail Mass Transit System run by the State Metropolitan Area Transport Authority. The first phase of the electric-powered rail project, which is from Marina to Mautu, has been completed, but the state government is currently test driving the rail with residents on board before the full commencement of operation. Secondary school students, residents and civil servants make their way to the Marina train station to experience a free ride to Mautu. Before getting on board, each passenger must have a state travel card that will be checked on the ticket validator device. The Corporate Communication Officer for the State Metropolitan Area Transport Authority explains why the government is test driving before operation.
One of the requirements for the rail operation is for us to have testing. So we are currently going through the testing, and for us to begin full passenger operation, we must reach a threshold of how many miles that we have traversed. So we are in the process of getting to that level. But this particular station, the Marina station, is the iconic station for the Blue Line. The Blue Line is a 27-kilometer railroad from Marina to Okokomaiko, but the Lagos State government has completed the first phase of it from Marina to Maitu, and we have 5 stations: Marina Station, National Theatre, Igomu, Alaba, and Maitu. Now, accessing the rail station, we have pedestrian bridges that will take passengers from the road into the station area. In future, Marina Station will be a transport interchange where all the 3 modes of transport meet. At the station, for you to use the rail, you must have a carry card. With the carry card, you can use the turnstile to take you to the platform. And when you get to the platform, you wait for your train to come. When the train comes, the doors will be open. You go into the train and you wait for the train to move. When you get to your destination, there are in-cars announcements that will tell you the train is approaching the next station. So you just get ready and get down. Now, this carry card, there are validators on the turnstile. All you just need to do on the validators, you see tap here. Place your card on the tap here, and the gate will open for you. This station, we have 2 concourses, and each concourse has 14 validators, 2 for physically challenged, particularly those on the wheelchair, and 12 for for other passengers. So, and this station, the way it is, can process 2,400 passengers per hour. Okay, when it starts operation, it will be stopping at every train station. It will be stopping at every train station, and it will spend a maximum of 90 seconds at every station. So at the end of the day, it is projected that within 20 minutes, you'll be able to make it from Marina to Maitu. This test will go on till about end of April, when we feel that we will have sufficiently acquired enough mileage for us to commence passenger operation. All the stations, including this, is fixed with fire hydrant and fire sprinklers. Then we also have fire extinguisher everywhere. I'm sure if you go around, you will see all the fire extinguisher. Also, there are enough signs telling passengers when there's an emergency, where you have the emergency exit. Then under the station, you have a muster point where everybody will muster and they will be briefed and to know what next to do. But in terms of safety and security, that has been factored into the planning and into the operation. The good thing about the second phase is that it is at grade, meaning that it will not go over the bridges like we have for this particular one. So it's going to be at grade. And at Okokomaiko, we are going to have a depot at Okokomaiko. So 3 years, we should be able to complete it.
It's not just a cowrie card that can be used for transportation purpose. The state resident identity card can also be used to board the state water, road, rail transport system, among other benefits.
The new Lagos State resident card tagged LAG ID. So it's now a card with 28 applets on it. It has a chip and a pin. It's also contactless. And what it means is that the cowrie card, which we use to board all the Lagos State transportation system, you actually have an applet on that card. So once you put money on that applet, you can use it on the ferries, on the buses, on the trains when they start, and all of that. Then when it comes to healthcare, Lashma would also have an applet on that card. So an applet is basically just a segment of the chip where it performs its own independent function. So like I said, it has 28 applets, so it can perform 28 different functions and all. That's what the card is about now. So the first thing is financial inclusion, then security, because every Lagos resident will be identified. They'll be issued a unique identification number. And on that card also you have 4 of their fingerprints, so their biometric information is also on it. So you can actually confirm and authenticate the person, the card carrier. So if you use the card as a mode of identification and they have the device to check that you are to authenticate or validate your identity, they can actually do that with the card without having to call into any database or anything in the back end. So those are those 2 functions. Then for transportation, and we're onboarding all other government services, not only for government services, other value-added service products will also be onboarded onto the card. So the cards right now are being produced, and once your card is in production, or once it's been produced and ready for pickup, you will be notified. Or you may even go to the website www.lagosresidents.gov.ng to go and check the status of your card. So it'll tell you if your card is in process or it's actually ready for pickup. So once you get that text message and all, you'll be asked to download the Go Money app, because the card actually comes as with a wallet as well. So there's a wallet on the card that you can use for financial transactions. You can use it anywhere on any POS machine. It's powered by Verve. So to make any payment whatsoever. Now that this cashless policy is being promoted, this is the time for you to have this Lagos State resident card as your one-stop shop to do anything in Lagos State. So once you get that email or text message, all you need to do is you can actually change the location. It will tell you the location where your card is. And if you decide you don't like that location, you want to pick it up somewhere closer to you or more convenient, you can actually change that location. You are meant to register with the Lagos State Residents Registration Agency once you plan to be in Lagos or you have been in Lagos for 3 months or more. Regardless of your state of origin, regardless of your nationality, you are meant to be registered as a resident of Lagos. So once you do that, so we're starting our campaign. We're actually taking it first to Badagry and Ojo environs, where we're going to be distributing the first 1 million cards. And and then when we do that, I guess it's now word of mouth, so everybody would know that they should register. We currently have over 6 million people in the database now that we need to issue cards to, but we're registering every day. And what you just miss out on is a lot of benefits, because the government is ready to put on a lot of benefits to all of this, to having the Lagos State resident card, where you'll be entitled to discounts on transportation, you'll be entitled to discounts on maybe health facilities and things like that. So it's all about being a verified and validated resident of Lagos State.
Time to board the train. Residents make their way through the access points. Piloting the train is a young lady who is excited about a new job.
Dear passengers, we are now at my 2 station and we are heading back to Marina. Feel free to take photos and videos of this experience. Sit tight and enjoy the ride. Thank you.
We actually went on training for about 3 months. We are still on training, so we are not fully drivers, but we are still in training. At first, I felt it's going to be a hard task for me, but I have to love the job because I like to learn. I like to dare things that are way bigger than me. So I joined the training driving department because I want to learn. I want to be a train driver, not just here, but maybe other countries as well.
I'm inside the Lagos Blue Line Rail, joining other Lagosians on a test ride to the Mount 2 terminal. Those on board are excited about the train ride. Commuters commend the state government for investing in rail infrastructure.
This is a good development. We have free Wi-Fi, so even if you're going somewhere and you don't have data on your phone, you can quickly make use of the Wi-Fi. Let me just say, this is beginning of international infrastructure in Lagos State.
I was really scared when I wanted to enter, but when I did, it's fun, relaxing, and it's not stressful. There's AC, we're not in traffic, and it's really fun. So I want you to always take the ride.
I think it's a great achievement. Long time coming, but it's finally here. I think it will be a game changer to move from Marina to mile 2 or mile 12 in the speed of time it will go will be amazing. I think it's great for progress as Lagos develops towards being the megacity that it wants to be. So I think it's amazing. It's history, and it will be. It's amazing to be part of it and to experience it, and exciting to see what's coming up.
It's a pleasure to finally try this out today. Before now, a lot of us have tried this abroad or in other places, but it's really good to have a train working perfectly right here in Lagos. It's free Wi-Fi, the place is comfortable, and the views are amazing. Congrats to the governor of Lagos State. This is really beautiful. This is amazing.
Aside from the 27-kilometer Blue Line, Lagos State also has other rail lines: green, yellow, purple, brown, orange, and the 30-kilometer Red Line project, which is already under construction and nearing its completion stage.
And that's the program for this week. As always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Ayotunde Balugum. Until we come your way again next time, remember to always stay safe. Bye for now.